Hey everybody, it's Aaron from the Best Family Homestead. Today we're at the Old Byrd Farm. Robert went off on an errand and I decided I was going to show everybody how to make some dinner out in the woods. So, with that being said, let's get at it. Hey everybody, it's Aaron coming to you from the Old Byrd Farm. Robert just walked up. I don't know what he's been doing. He's been goofing around playing. Nah, he had to go run a couple errands to get us some stuff we needed. So today, we've been working pretty hard, and you know what? Actually, why don't I just let you do that? Yeah. You're so good at it. Thought we'd bring Best Family Homestead over the Old Byrd Farm again, and Robert's been killing it out here with the wisteria. I've been off and on family stuff going here and there, and I've been here to help, so I thought I would make some dinner for us out here tonight.
That does sound good.
So I've got this little fire going and been sitting here, got a little time lapse. This is a custom made knife. It looks a little bit rusty, but I hate stainless steel because it's so hard to keep sharp. And with this one, that's what your knife should do. Right there.
No doubt.
That's how you know you've got your knife sharp. One of my hobbies. Actually, let me hold this. Hey Robert, I've got two really nice pans in the back of the truck. You'll grab this one real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
They look pretty nice. They're nice pans.
You got nice pans in the back of your truck?
They're sitting right there.
I know you ain't talking about these rusty ones.
I said nice pans. That's it. Those are nice pans.
These are the pans you...
Yeah, buddy. Don't get no better than that.
All right, I'll take you at your word for it.
All right. So Robert's reaction isn't really that odd. I picked these up at a flea market the other day, and I'm a sucker for cast iron. I have a lot of cast iron. And so today I'm going to show you that even though you come across an old cast iron pan that looks like this, does not mean that it's bad. All right. All it means is it needs a little TLC. We got to do what's called seasoning it. I'm going to grab another rag out of my truck and finish wiping it out. It rained a little bit last night, so it got a little bit wet. And then I'm going to show you guys the ins and outs of taking a cast iron pan like this and making it into the best thing you've ever cooked with in your life. I meant to have you get some more. All right, so there's going to be a couple things we're going to need to rehab our cast iron. First one's going to be lard, all vegetable. I really prefer like hog lard, animal lard, but it can be kind of hard to get unless you have a small country store. But this is going to work just fine. Your cast iron, and one of the more important things is you can do this on a grill. Don't do it anywhere around your house. It's going to smoke a little bit. Also, you want to make sure it's got to be hot to get this pan seasoned. All right, so that's why I went ahead and got this fire started. Got a good little bed of coals there. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set this right there. We're gonna let it heat up. We're gonna let it heat up because it was a little bit wet. We're just gonna let it, you can see it starting to smoke off. We're gonna let whatever's in there right now, let that smoke off for a couple minutes. And then we're gonna get into our seasoning process. While we do that, we'll go on time lapse and I'm gonna cut up some onions and green peppers. We've got our pan all heated up here. And so what we're going to do is put a nice coat of shortening on here. Well, that wasn't shortening. I don't really want to scorch it, but it already has. It'll. Now the trick with the cast iron, keep it nice, is when you do this part, you want to go ahead and, you know, get it on the outside of the pan. Because cast iron is porous. That's one reason I love cooking with cast iron. Every time you cook something in it, it's going to retain just a little bit of the flavor from whatever you cook, and that's why we call it seasoning it. So as it continues to, as you keep cooking more and more stuff, the taste just gets better and better and better. And so now I'm gonna let it sit here with this lard, move it where it's still warm, get the fire fixed back up here a little bit, keep our coals for cooking our bratwurst. I had it a little bit too hot anyway. So when you're cooking out on a campfire, you don't really want a lot of the flames, because just like I caught that lard on fire, you don't want a lot of the flames out real big. So that's why I made my little rock stand here. So now I can put my skillet there and use the coals. Now the coals are going to die down just a little bit before we start to cook. But right now we're just letting everything season. I'm going to keep just stirring this, letting this lard stir around, and then we're going to wipe it out real good, and then we'll be ready to start cooking.
Hey, I got an idea of what we can cook up.
All right, so we've got our ingredients here for what we're making. I want to do some beer bratwurst. Got our brown sugar, garlic, green peppers, onions, and bratwurst. And you can look and see over there, that pan doesn't even look like the same pan. Now it's starting to look.
Now that's a pretty pan.
That's a pretty pan. That's what you were expecting.
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah. Turn a little bit. All right.
And that is, like Aaron said, that is the beauty of cast iron. I love cast iron too.
And then along with the ingredients for the actual making the food, you've got the ingredients for why you're making the food. A couple other secret ingredients floating around here as well.
Okay. Let's pull that into camera angle for a minute.
Blue, this is not dog food.
Oh,
Yeah, smoke is coming out back up there.
Yeah, I got me.
Now, cooking on cast iron, yes, it is not quite as easy as cooking on your, you know, big, nice gas stove like mine, and get a little bit more frustrating. And coupling that with a campfire, it can get frustrating, but the end results are definitely always worth it. So now, I was going to tinker with it, tinker with the heat for a few minutes. Get some of these coals back up in here. Whew. Yeah, it's hot. And we're going to let it go for a few minutes.
And I'm rolling.
All right, guys, so we have our big skillet with our sausages about done here. So I've got my second little skillet that I've had over here warming up. All right, you can hear those sizzle. We're just gonna put these over here to dry out a little bit and finish up. All right, now while those sit there to finish drying out, we're going to take and dump just a little bit of this juice out here. I need to stoke up my coals a little bit. Get this nice and hot. All right, this is kind of the secret ingredient with this recipe. I'm just gonna put, I don't know, whatever looks good. There we go. About 2 tablespoons, we'll call it, of brown sugar. I'm gonna stir this around. I might need to throw a little bit more heat under there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna let these onions and green peppers caramelize. Yeah, let me. I sure do hope it's true what they say about smoke falling beauty. There we go. Now normally you don't want to open flame because it's too much heat, but since what I'm doing right now is trying to caramelize this, I'm gonna be stirring it. It'll be all right. How's that look under there? There we go, it's starting to go. So this will take just a few minutes. All right, so we'll go back to time lapse on that video while I finish caramelizing these.
Yep.
All right, so there we go. Now you see it's that brown sugar is starting to caramelize there. So this is about done. One bad thing about cast iron, it's not light. All right. And, oh yeah, take a look at those.
Oh, yeah.
All right, everybody, so there you have it, how to go about revitalizing an old cast iron skillet and using it and making beer bratwurst with caramelized onions and peppers. Now this is one of the, if you don't take anything else away from what I've done today, this is something that is the most important thing. Robert, you like cast iron too, you might know this. How am I going to clean this skillet?
You're going to put it in the dishwasher, right, Aaron? Nope.
Oh my goodness.
We just wipe this out.
Folks, do not, a little bit of water, if you got something baked on, you can put just water in here. You can put just water in here. Don't let it cool all the way down. It'll make it easier to scrape some of this out. But whatever you do, I'm going to say this about 4 times here in a minute. Do not ever put any soap in your cast iron.
Nope, soap is not to touch cast iron.
No soap. Soap is, or cast iron is permeable, like it's porous. Water and stuff will actually, that's why it tastes so good, because your flavors soak into the metal. Therefore, you put soap in here, your soap flavor is going to soak into the metal, and it will all but ruin a cast iron pot. So from start to finish, you can see this one was old and rusty, found at a flea market. It's going to taste good right now, but it's only going to get better and better and better as it gets used more and more. So hope you guys enjoyed. Give this recipe a shot. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. We got some mustard and some hot dog buns over here for it. If you want ketchup and want to ruin it, you know, go for it. But my opinion, bratwurst, green peppers, onions, mustard. Anyway, all right guys, well, make sure and like, subscribe, and check out, watch Robbie's channel, Watch Your Step, and we'll see y'all next time.